Have you ever wondered why two people can earn the same salary, yet one becomes wealthy while the other struggles for life? It isn't luck. It isn't intelligence. And it certainly isn't because rich people know some secret that everyone else doesn't. The real difference begins much earlier. It starts with the way they think. Every financial decision you make today is shaped by your mindset. The car you drive, the money you save, the risks you take, even the opportunities you notice. They all begin in your mind long before they appear in your bank account. Most people spend years chasing more money, but the people who quietly build real wealth spend years building a better financial mindset. That's why some people stay calm during economic crises while others panic. That's why some see every paycheck as something to spend, while others see it as a tool to create more money. And once you understand this difference, you'll never look at money the same way again. In this video, you'll discover the powerful mindset shifts that separate financially successful people from everyone else. These aren't overnight success tricks. They're timeless principles followed by entrepreneurs, investors, and self-made millionaires around the world. By the end of this video, you'll have a completely different way of thinking about money, wealth, and financial freedom. Because changing your income can improve your life, but changing your mindset can transform your future forever. Part 1. Why most people never become wealthy. Before we talk about building wealth, we need to answer one important question. Why do so many people work hard for decades, yet never become financially free? The answer isn't always low income. In fact, many people earning six-figure salaries still live paycheck to paycheck because the income alone doesn't create wealth. Mindset does. Most people are taught one financial rule from childhood. Go to school, get a good job, work hard, and everything will be fine. There's nothing wrong with working hard. The problem is believing that hard work alone guarantees financial success. Imagine two friends who both earn the same salary. Every month, the first person spends almost everything they earn. They upgrade their phone every year, finance a new car, buy expensive clothes, and celebrate every paycheck with more spending. The second person lives differently. They save first, they invest consistently, they learn new skills. Instead of asking, "What can I buy?" they ask, "How can this money grow?" 5 years later, their incomes may still be similar, but their financial lives look completely different. One owns liabilities, the other owns assets. One works for money, the other has started making money work for them. This is the first major mindset shift. Rich people don't see money as something to spend. They see it as a tool that can produce more money. Think about a farmer. A farmer could eat every seed they harvest, but if they did, next year's crop would never exist. Instead, they plant some of those seeds. For a while, it looks like they're giving something up. But months later, those seeds return as an even bigger harvest. Money works the same way. Every dollar you invest is like planting a seed. Every unnecessary purchase is a seed you chose not to plant. That's why wealth isn't built in one big moment. It's built through hundreds of small financial decisions that most people never notice. The truth is, financial freedom isn't reserved for the smartest people. It's usually earned by those who consistently make better financial choices, even when no one is watching. And those choices always begin with one thing: a different way of thinking. Part 2. The difference between rich thinking and poor thinking. Let's try a simple thought experiment. Imagine someone suddenly hands two people $10,000. Both receive the exact same amount. The first person immediately starts making a shopping list. A new phone, designer clothes, a vacation, maybe a new television. Within weeks, the money is gone. The second person pauses. Instead of asking, "What can I buy?" they ask a different question. "How can this money create even more money?" That single question changes everything. This is where wealthy thinking begins. Poor thinking focuses on today's pleasure. Wealthy thinking focuses on tomorrow's freedom. Most people believe rich people became wealthy because they had more opportunities. Sometimes that's true, but more often they simply looked at opportunities differently. When they receive money, they don't automatically see spending power. They see potential, potential to invest, potential to learn, potential to build something that continues producing value long after the money is spent. Think about buying the latest smartphone. The excitement lasts for a few weeks, then a newer model appears, and the old one loses value. Now imagine using that same money to learn a high-income skill, start a small online business, or invest in an asset that grows over time. One decision creates temporary happiness. The other creates long-term opportunities. That's the difference between consumption and investment. Another major difference is how people react to problems. When financially successful people face setbacks, they ask, "What can I learn from this?" Many others ask, "Well, why does this always happen to me?" The first question creates solutions. The second creates excuses. Your mindset doesn't just influence your bank account, it influences every decision that shapes your future. Successful people also understand something that many people ignore. Money follows value. The more problems you can solve, the more people you can help, the more valuable your skills become, the greater your financial opportunities. Instead of chasing money directly, they focus on becoming more useful, more knowledgeable, and more capable. Eventually, money follows. That's why wealth is rarely built by luck alone. It's built by thinking differently, making better decisions, and repeating those decisions consistently, even when no one is watching. Because in the end, your financial future is not determined by what you earn today. It's determined by the way you think every single day. Part 3. The power of delayed gratification, short. Most people want results immediately. They spend today without thinking about tomorrow. Wealthy people think differently. Before buying something, they ask, "Will this help my future?" They understand that every dollar saved or invested today has the potential to grow over time. Building wealth isn't about making one perfect decision. It's about making small, smart decisions consistently. True financial success comes from patience, discipline, and thinking long-term instead of chasing instant satisfaction. Part 4. Assets versus liabilities, short. One of the simplest rules in finance is this: assets put money into your pocket, while liabilities take money out. Wealthy people focus on buying assets before upgrading their lifestyle. Instead of asking, "Can I afford this?" they ask, "Will this make me richer?" They understand that looking wealthy and actually being wealthy are two very different things. Financial freedom is built by owning things that create value, not just things that impress others. Part 5. Multiple income streams, short. Depending on only one paycheck is risky. Wealthy people build multiple sources of income because they know financial security comes from diversification. Whether it's investing, starting a business, freelancing, or learning a valuable skill, every additional income stream makes their future more secure. Instead of spending extra income, they use it to create new opportunities. Over time, these small streams become a strong financial foundation. Part 76. Investing like the wealthy, short. Successful people don't see investing as gambling. They see it as giving their money a chance to grow. They don't wait for the perfect moment or chase quick profits. Instead, they invest consistently and stay focused on the long term. More importantly, they invest in themselves by learning new skills and improving their knowledge. The greatest investment you can ever make is becoming more valuable than you were yesterday. Part 7. Daily habits of financially successful people, short. Wealth isn't built by one big decision, it's built through daily habits. Successful people budget their money, keep learning, avoid unnecessary debt, and make thoughtful financial choices every day. They know that consistency always beats perfection. Small actions repeated over time create extraordinary results. In the end, financial freedom isn't about earning more, it's about thinking smarter and making better decisions every single day. Conclusion. Take a moment and think about everything we've discussed today. None of these ideas promise overnight success. There are no secret shortcuts, no magic investments, no instant wealth formulas. Because real financial success has never been about luck. It's about the choices you make every single day. Your financial future isn't decided by one paycheck, it isn't decided by your current bank balance, and it certainly isn't decided by where you started. It's decided by how you think. Every dollar you save, every skill you learn, every investment you make, And every unnecessary expense you choose to avoid is a vote for the future you want to create. The people who achieve financial freedom aren't always the ones who earn the most. They're often the ones who think differently, stay patient, and remain consistent, even when no one is watching. Remember this: your income can change your lifestyle, but your mindset can change your entire future. So, starting today, ask yourself one simple question before making any financial decision. Will this bring me closer to financial freedom or further away from it? If you keep asking that question, your decisions will begin to change. And when your decisions change, your habits change. When your habits change, your financial future changes too. Thank you for watching. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another lesson on building wealth, mastering your mindset, and creating lasting financial freedom. Until next time, invest wisely, think long term, and keep building the future your future self will thank you for.